Well, hello, BMers. I call it BMers, which is short for birthday messaging. Um, I'm putting this series of videos together, as I've alluded in my last uh, video. And so what I've done is on this occasion, I have put together all the pieces in the format of a walkthrough. Once you're watching this video, it will come in the format of a live video, but it represents a pre-recorded video which is showing live. But the essence of this is obviously to get more engagement from the audience. We've got 430 of you so far. Thank you very much. And we hope to get some more people commenting and giving their point of view. Yeah. This group is hopefully for us to help each other. Yeah. I will continue shouting from the rooftop um, until we get some kind of engagement. They usually say when we hit 1,000 members, that's when you start to get traction and engagement and activity. But I'll keep on trying. So the series of videos you're going to follow on will just be pre-recorded videos put together for you in order to obviously get you to get some kind of feedback. In the comment section, you will have a link to a free version of birthday messaging. Feel free to get involved, and we'll appreciate your feedback. Thank you, and enjoy these videos. Right, this is a straightforward, quick intro and a walkthrough on how to use the Chrome application Birthday Messaging. In simple terms, birthday messaging is a Chrome application which can be utilized on Facebook to attend to friends on Facebook. So this will typically apply to those who are involved in as a public figure. You can obviously liaise with your fans, or in the case of entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small businesses, and those who want to liaison with their clients, you are able to interact with your customers or clients in terms of wishing them a happy birthday. And so the features of this application, which is a Chrome application, will help you obviously in put you in a better position to liaise with such candidates on their special day, which is the birthday. So in the next step, what we do is we start off by downloading the application. So here we have the Chrome store. So you have to Google Chrome store, which is a Chrome web store. Once you click on that, that will take you to a search button. Now in the search parameter here, you then type in one word, birthday messaging. Then that will bring up this application here. So you can see it's a Chrome application, and then you click on that, and then that will take you with the ability to download this application, which you can do here. Once you get it here, you just click on that. You can then add Chrome, and then you say add extension, which is exactly what you will be doing. Once that is in place, you to download it and install that. And then it takes us to the next phase of this walkthrough on how you're going to use the application. Right, so here we are on my personal Facebook page profile, and I already installed birthday messaging, as you've seen in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, you can always follow on that. Now, typically what you do, you can see I've got quite a few extensions sorted out here. Since we've already downloaded and installed the birthday messaging, the next thing you need to do is go to this icon here, click on that, and then you can see I've installed birthday messaging, but you want it to show up on your browser. So what I do is you just click on that, and then it turns from transferring to a blue icon. So basically you're pinning it up there. So once you've done that, you can then start to play around with it. So if I click on that, it will allow me to open up and enter my username and password. So as you can see, that is now showing up here, where I'll enter my username and password, which is what I'm going to do now. So that's the username I'm using for that, and I'll just simply enter the password, which is Yeah, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when you first get the application, and you can just log in there like that. So if you have any on this instance loaded, it will ask for that. So you can see that, and then that, there you go. So here we are. Now that you're logged in, uh, you can see the various aspects. So in the next video, I'm just going to go through the various pieces and how this Chrome application works for you. So now you've logged in, you can see we're on the dashboard here. So the next thing you want to do, you want to change the password, because obviously from the generic password, which I mentioned in the last video, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you typically would need to do is you go to, you click on this icon here, and then it will show you where the settings and all that. Here, as you see, simply all you do is you click on change password, and then you obviously you change from the current password, and then you change to the new password, and you repeat that again, and then all you need to do is reset the password. Bangs a whistle, and you're done. So that's for changing the password. Right, in this video, just want to do a quick walkthrough on how to use this application. So just to show where the nuts and bolts of the application lie. So here we have the home page section, and then you also have what I usually typically call a burger joint, where you can navigate through the system itself. Obviously, in the last video, I showed you how you can change your password. Uh, you can cancel your account here. You can also watch the training video. Although it's an intro video currently in place there, you'll be able to watch training on how to use the application. So forth. Now, once you go through that, then you can switch between various aspects of the application. So if I click on that, that will take me to what you call the home page. But we can also switch out of that from there. So let's start off with the home page, shall we? So in the home page, you've got what we call the advanced birthday messaging. So here you'll be able to send messages via post, or you can send messages via FB Messenger. But you'll also be able to send it in advance, so 7 days in advance prior to the birth date. Then so this is what you'll be able to do. So you can switch that on and obviously send messages, so to speak. I will obviously go into how you create those messages down the line. But this is just a quick walkthrough on how to use the application itself. So we have the advanced birthday messaging. Then you have the birthday messaging itself. Likewise, you can either send a post, which will be posted on, if allowed to, on the friend's timeline, or you can send a direct DM via Facebook Messenger. And then also we have this aspect called the follow-up, which you can obviously do likewise. So you have to switch that on, and then you'll be able to send and so forth. But in order to do these things, you need to obviously prepare the messages. And how you get there is go back to the burger joint. You click on that, and then you go to settings. And when you click on settings, it will take you to where you can create and prepare the messages. I'm just going to briefly go through this to help you in so doing. So you first of all, here you have the post, yeah. So here is where you create a post, yeah. So the different types of posts you'll be using to send, and here you have the messages, the type of messages you'll be sending. Obviously, in the later video, I'll show you how to do that. And then you also here we have the images. You also can be sending. You can send images. I'll just go to, and then also here finally you have here where you can schedule the post to whomever you want to send this to. Yeah, and then you come back to the home page where you'll be able to send it in advance on the date or 7 days afterwards. So that is just a quick walkthrough on how this application works. In the following videos, I'm going to go step by step in each section on how to do it, starting off with how you prepare these messages that you'll be sending off to your friends on Facebook. Right. In this video, I'm going to go through how you can set up the messaging. So, whereby you automatically transact by sending messages to the relevant contacts, albeit your friends or clients or however you've categorized it. Now, this is quite important in the sense that once you set this up, you can automate it and set it and forget it. Not unless you want to change the group or the category, which we'll go into. So if I just open up the application itself, and I'm just going to show you how this can work for you. So we're here at the on the home page, whereby you can first of all you need to activate it, whereby you're able to send either a message through the post, which when you click on that, it will automatically, or you can send a message through Facebook Messenger. As you can see here, nothing has been set up in the types of messages that needs to be set up. So that will be the next first step. We need to get all the messages set up, whereby you can either send it to the friend post on their timeline, or you can send a direct message through FB Messenger. So what I what you need to do is you go onto the burger joint, which is over here, and then you go to settings, and then that will take you to where you need to set this all up. So here we are at the dashboard where you need to send your messages. And so we can categorize it accordingly. First of all, we have the post here where you are able to send and post birthday messages to your friend's timeline. Then we have messages where you are able to set up messaging and do a direct FB message to your friend. And then we have here the images, whereby you're obviously able to send personalized images. That's a bit more complicated and convoluted, but it should be no problem once I explain it to you in later videos. And then we also have a schedule whereby, like I said, you can set up the date and time of the day you want to send the message, and then it's all about setting it and forgetting it. So that's coming next. Right, in this video, I'm going to talk about creating messages, which you can send in various formats, either as a post on your friend's outline, as mentioned earlier, or you can also send it as a FB through FB Messenger. So, what I'll start off by doing is, as you can see here, I'll go straight to the home page, where obviously you can send in advance on the birthday and the follow up. But what I want to show you is the methodology in which you can set up the messages. I'll start off by post. I've already set up an initial one, but I'll go through a few more others. Now, with these type of posts, you want to post it on your friend's timeline. So there is the opportunity of posting on timeline or sending it. You can do both at once. That is what I mean by that is sending it via post to obviously show on the timeline, but also you can also send it via FB Messenger. But today on this video we're going to talk about the posting on your friend's timeline. So let's go to settings here, and under settings we're going to devise a way in which we're going to post. So here we are on your post. So this is the first content we'll be putting together. And it's quite straightforward, really. So all you need to do is create new. And that's going to come up with a title, and then the message itself, which will appear on your friend's timeline. So I have here a little chart which I've set up for your benefit. This will also be posted on the group, so you can actually have a look at that and get some ideas on how to use it. That includes links to emojis and also ideas for the type of quotations you want to put together. So I have here a bundle here, which you can get inspiration from. So all I'll do here is just copy and paste one of these and just demonstrate to you how this can be done. So here I've copied this one and I'm just going to paste it on the timeline. So we're back here. So I'm going to call this birthday 2. I like to write in capitalized so it makes it clearer. So that's birthday 2. And then what you do is you paste that there. All right. So it's a bit of a long one, but this is for demonstration purposes only. And then what you do is save post. Right. So there you are. So you have that, you have that. Now, the beauty of the more you put in, the better. So that means you have a variety of postings to put in play when you want to post on your friend's timeline. And it doesn't look like spam because obviously this cannot be picked up by Facebook algorithm. And then you're able to, so you can go up to thousands of posts to do so. So I hope this helps. Obviously, post a question if you have any. That's this one for now. Right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to send messages through FB Messenger. I've already, in the other video, I showed you how to do so with post on your friend's timeline. On this occasion, we use the FB Messenger, which makes it a bit more personal, as you may well understand this, through when wishing your good friend a happy birthday. So I've already, in a separate video, I've shown how to do that with post. The next one will be messages, which will be through the FB Messenger. Now, this, when you see this for the first time, it can be slightly distracting and confusing, but never mind, it isn't once you know how. So there are two areas of concern that we should do. We have what we call the message segment, which will be the fragments of the message to your friend, which will be they usually fall into paragraphs. And then we have the group. So that will mean the type of contact you want to relay your message to. So it might be a client, it might be a fan, it might be a specific type of product you are interested in. So you want to categorize them in specific groups. What I've also done is taken a few steps to make it clearer, which actually will be posted in the group on how to obviously tackle this issue. So here I should have reduced that, but I'll go do it again. So we have the message segment, and then we have the message groups. Let me just go over the message segment. So that will be, so each segment represents a paragraph in your message to your contact. So we have the introduction, which will be hi, hello, greetings, hiya, and so forth. So that will represent one paragraph. Then you want the second paragraph will be the message in which you're wishing the friend a happy birthday. So congrats, it's your birthday. Smile, it's your birthday. Many happy returns to this special day of yours, etc., etc. So that will represent the second paragraph. And then you may want to just make it a 3-paragraph message. And then you probably make the final paragraph ending with either a question or a call to action. So, for instance, in the call to action, which I have outlined here, you might want to put here is something special to your for your birthday. Okay, so we have to have 3 paragraphs. Now, the beauty of this is that in these, when you have these messages staked out, what will then tend to happen is that you have different aspects. So you have that combined with that. So you have permutations and combinations, which will obviously make it unique for each message you send out. So there's not a case of whereby you have a cut and paste issue where exactly the same message is being sent to each and every contact on their birthday. The all messages will serve as unique. So I take, for instance, even to make it even more unique, you have the situation whereby you can also go by first name. That I should now clearly demonstrate in the thing. So if we go here, so we want to set up the first message group, first message segment, I beg your pardon. And so let me go on by showing this to you. So here is what I mean. So for instance, I've already set up one message segment, which is introduction. So if I just open that up, you can see it contains hi, hello, higher. All right. So that represents one message segment. So the second message segment we may want to set up will be obviously the bulk group. So we just say create new. All right. And then if you remember, from the chart I indicated to you, we can then call this birthday greetings 1. So if I go here and I just do a simple cut and paste for there so that you know what to do. So this is where you can draw inspiration from to do so. So if I go there and just call that birthday greetings 1, yeah. And so the next thing I want to do is choose a specific message segment, which I'll do here. So if I go back here and I just choose, for instance, congrats on your birthday. So I just copy that, copy, and I then go back and paste it there. And I paste there. So here you have update message segment. So that's the first. So you just add, I beg your pardon, you add here. So that'll be your first message segment. So you want to add another one. So all you need to do is click on create, add a message segment. So we do that. Go back here. Many happy returns on this special day of yours. So just do that. Copy that. Go back here, and then paste that, and then add. So you can add numerous messages, and then you just update that. Okay. So we have the first birthday greetings, and right. I think for some reason, I've gotten rid of the introduction. So I will add that again, create new. Okay. So I call that introduction. And then I add hi. And then add. And then create another one. Hello. And then add another one. Greetings. And then add. So all I need to do now, I've added another message. You just save that. And there you have it. So you have the introduction, and then you have the birthday greeting. And then we can finalize it with a closing statement or a call to action. So if I go there just to use it as a landmark, so we can go call to action. Here's something special for your birthday, and then you post a link. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it with a question. How much are you planning on? How much fun are you planning on having? So you just put that there. So I just copy that, copy, and I go back, and I then add, create a new message segment. question. Add. And add that. Okay. And then I'll create a new one. And then I just say, what are your plans? Uh, your plans? Question mark. And then you add that. So you should I guess you get the gist of the matter. So now we have the introduction, you have the center point, so each will represent a paragraph. So when you obviously to send a message, you can combine the permutations and combinations of introduction, birthday greeting, and question. To clarify on this point, let's go to message group. So we want to create a message group here. So what we do, we call it, say, I'll just call this group 1. Okay. And I just insert message segment. And I just first thing I do is introduction, insert another. And so the second one will be a second message segment, and that will be the birthday greeting. And I then add insert final, which will be a message segment, and that will be, where's it gone? Question. So you start with an introduction, which will be 1 paragraph, birthday greeting, which will be the second paragraph, and the question, which will be the final paragraph. You can actually make it longer than this. You can make it 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs, depending on the type of message you want to pass on to your friend. And then, so what I do now, we have a group 1, and I just save that message group. So what have I done? Is save message group. I'll pause this for a minute. Right. So what you now do is just, all you need to do is just add and then save. So that will be represent your message group. So now you are able to send messages to friends who were 7 days before on the birthday or 7 days afterward, specifically this one. So this will apply to the first message on the day. So as you can see, you can create different permutations and combinations in sending messages to your friend. I'm obviously going to go through more details. This is just a general introduction on how to use this application. There are probably more clever ways of putting this together, which I shall be relaying to you in due course. But I hope this makes sense to you, like it makes sense to me. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ask. So that ends this video, which is quite of a long one, 11 minutes and 31 seconds. Okay.